Alrighty then. Howdy, folks, and welcome on back to the Flying T-Bar-C. So, I got food in my belly. I got pie in my belly, specifically. Um, so we are back, and it is time for whatever Wednesday, where I play whatever the hell I damn well please. That means that we're gonna be doing some Honkai Star Rail because we have a new story update, and I'm really excited for this actually. Um, I want to know what's happening because there is some greater world shit when it comes to Honkai going on right now, and I want to see what everything happens here. So, um, however, though, before we get into it, as always, folks, if you guys enjoy my streams, you enjoy my content, hell, maybe you just enjoy my dulcet tones. You can check me out over on YouTube, Twitter, and Blue Sky. YouTube is the archive where you can find over 70 different playlists of all sorts of gaming stuff. You want to see some tips and tricks, you want to see some character builds, you want to see me just bash my head against the wall until I finally win. You can find that and more over on YouTube. Twitter and Blue Sky, on the other hand, are where you guys can find any and all announcements involved in the stream. Things such as when I'm going live, what games I'm playing, and what days I'm playing those games. So go like, follow, and if you think I'm worth a subscription, I say no. Speaking of support, if you guys want to support me outside of the streams, you can check out Ko-Fi and Throne. They both exist. They're both a thing. However, you better make damn sure you take care of yourselves before you try taking care of me. So, what do you say we go ahead and we get on into some Honkai here, shall we? It's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream this session, because I have a deadline of a certain time in order to actually make sure that we get some, well, not get some, what the fuck, god damn it, now I can't even think about what I was trying to think. Here. Anyways, D&D things. I have a deadline because I have to go do shit. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. So, alright, let's click this button, and then button, and then this button, and now we have noise. I don't know if we're gonna roll on the new character or not. No, what? Huh? And we're checking all the other stuff out first. Boo! Ah! Hi, Nex. How are you? Do more scrub? The fuck, lady? What did I do to you? Huh? Huh? Hang on one second. Oh. I literally just got done eating. You know that, right? But that's mean. Ugh. Oh, God. There. Away. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. God. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ooh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oof. Goddamn, my arms are still worn out from earlier this week. Like, this push-up should not have been as hard as that was, but I had a very, very busy week at work with a lot of heavy lifting. Okay. Bro, I have too many points to spend. Well, I'll figure out some more redeems. I've got some ideas. Good. So to lose the food, keep moving. Well, there we go. You got your workout. Recommended. Whoa, what? So, Firefly has an alternate outfit. $5 thing for stuff. A $1 thing for tickets. Ooh. Okay. And then a $15 thing that's 2 10 pools. View story recap.
Following the return of the core flames of reason and death, Aquila is the only titan that we still need to campaign against. Finan asks us to recreate the past, and he repeatedly challenges the Flame Reaver to hone his abilities. The Flame Chase journey's triumphant conclusion draws nigh, yet a sudden disturbance occurs in the Holy City. Using the Council of Elders and the Cleaners, Aglaia made sure that her fall paved the road forward for the Flame Chase. Amidst his grief, Finan takes up the mantle of leadership, giving a speech to unite the people. Cypher also returns on a mission, promising to protect Kefali's core flame while the Flame Chase party is away from the city. With the help of the Twilight Courtyard's last descendant of the sky, Hyacinth, the party ascends to Aquila's flying fortress. Hyacinth resolves to fulfill the duty passed down over generations of her family, only to discover that the glorious feat of Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight campaigning against Aquila was nothing more than a blood-stained lie.
Damn.
At the same time, in the city of the dead dragon's bones, Cypher contends with the Flame Reaver who comes seeking the core flame. Though she holds out for some time, She is no match and is slain in the end. But she had already given Kephalie's core flame to spirit thief Bartolos, ordering them to wait for an opportunity to deliver the core flame to Finan and the others. The Flame Chasers fight together to defeat the Sky Titan, which has become a combined being of the god and immortal. As they are trying to escape from the Eye of Twilight, the Dawn device suddenly goes out, and Hyacinth is forced to return the core flame early and remain in the sky to bear divine authority, becoming the protector of the people. Following Cypher's death, the divine power of trickery dissipates, and the 1,000-year dawn of Akama that is sustained by her lie comes to an end. The holy city is met with the merciless invasion of the Black Tide as the powerful Flame Reaver moves in ever closer. At this moment of crisis, Mighty, Casterus, Tribi and Trinan, Cartonus, the Holy City Guards, and Don Hung all lay their lives on the line so that the Deliverer would have a chance to complete the mission. After making sure that I would remain safe, Finan enters the vortex of Genesis alone.
Sorry, recap's ended? No, I do not want to go there yet. Because we have things to check. Except all gems. New gameplay. Multiplayer mode. Origami Bird Clash. Oh, cool. The Origami Bird Clash is actually kind of fun, I'm not gonna. I mean, yes, activate it. Nameless Honor has a new update. And has number of selectable 4-star light cones is increased from 8 to 16. Newly added light cones include all of these things, which, hey, cool. So Remembrance increases wearer's crit damage by 24%. The crit damage Mimo Sprite is increased by 24. Ooh, that's actually good. Abundance increases the wearer's outgoing healing by 12% when an allied target current percentage is greater than or equal to 50%. Increases damage by 12%. Oh, by the way, I went out to the clubs tonight and won 3 million. Holy shit, Nex. Well, good on you. Nihility. Increases the wearer's damage dealt by 16%. After the wearer attacks, there's a 100% base chance to inflict the weakened target with ability, increasing the damage they receive by 10% for 2 turns. Ooh. Ooh. That's actually really fucking good. Like, I should get that for Fugue. Preservation. Increases the wearer provided shield effect by 12% when an target has shield. Damage dealt is increased by. Ooh, that's also really nice. Hunt increases crit damage by 24% and skill damage and follow-up attack dealt by the wearer increases by 20. Oh. That would be really good for Doc Ratio. Aww, little Cypher. After entering combat, increases all allies' break damage dealt by 16%. Abilities of the same type cannot be stacked. destruction. Oh, it's all of them is their young, or almost all of them is their younger. So, I mean, this one looks like it's Robin or Firefly. That is obviously Treeby. Or Treebios, technically. Hyacinth. That's probably Phynon. Not sure who that is. Maybe Doc Ratio? Kinda looks like Doc Ratio's outfit. Nope, that's probably Phynon. Yep, I think that's Phynon. Then we got Cypher. And we got Young Mighty. And Phynon again. His erudition stuff, and then all the ones that we already had. Okay. I'm gonna have to actually remember to do Nameless Honor. Fate's Gift. Consume a specified number of Star Rail Special Passes to obtain a limited 5-star collaboration light cone. The hell where ideals burn. Okay. And it's for the hunt. Increases the warrior's crit rate by 16% when entering combat if the ally skill points limit is 6 or higher. Increases the warrior's attack by 40%. After each use of the warrior's skill, increases the warrior's attack by 10% each time. 40 days for that. So, okay. So, Tribios or Sunday. And Sparkle, which start trial. We're gonna check out Phynon's trial thing. Unlocks the second form with multiple powerful abilities and persistent buffs. And
Light up the dawn. Light up the dawn.
when Phynon is in the team, technique point limit increases. Using his technique defeats enemies within a certain range ahead. Oh.
Light up the dawn. Light up the dawn. Light up the dawn. That looks like a tough one. Let me test the waters first.
Bloodthorn Fairy. Whoa! Why is he so complicated?
It's time to temper myself. I heard the call. Torment and doubt, farewell. Existence is of no consequence. The future will come.
Let's play for a while.
Thank you. I can still keep.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Bing, bing.
Quick. This mortal foe watch over you and guide you on your path.
Don't come any closer.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Let's play hide and can you find the answer?
No other choice but forward. For tomorrow. Fury of innumerable corpses consume me. Swing tear the sky.
Holy fuck.
Quench the flames of blood. Granted with strife. The flames are not strong enough. So with the substance. I'll never yield to fate. Hail the new dawn. Quench the flames of blood. Her agony. The flames are not strong. So tear the sky.
Transformation ends, you can do that.
Is that all? All stars burn to ash.
Like that.
I heard the call. Serenity is before me.
Let's play for a while. I'm scared.
Stay put!
Protect me.
I can't thank you enough.
Summon your own side!
Existence is of no consequence.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
For tomorrow. Fury of innumerable corpses consume me. I'll never yield to fate. Hail the new dawn.
Okay. Holy shit. Oh, so this is the fate. Okay. Huh? Claimable after event begins. Sweet dreams and the Holy Grail. So we can get Archer from Fate, apparently. Okay. That's kind of cool. About to warp, about to warp. View adjustments. Abilities now deal damage based on max HP. Oh. Oh. That's a lot. Syzygy on entering spectral transmigration. Okay. Abilities now deal damage based on max HP. Talent triggered follow-up attack additionally regenerates energy. Skill increases this unit's aggro chance. Ooh. I'm gonna have to change Blade around and make him all fucking HP based, aren't I? Ultimate can cause AoE damage. Skill prioritizes adding weaknesses match type of the first character in the team. Okay. So that way you can specify your stuff. Okay. Alright. Start the battle, regenerates energy. So she's a battery now too. Skill can cause the targets and damage. I want it.
The moon shines on the truth. They're lost.
Hiding the west wind.
Let the auto go.
Have some sunshine. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Blade of moonlight.
Trinity is before me. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
In lunar flame.
It's
Delivering warmth. Hiding the west wind. Away we go. Show me the way.
behold this symbol of
Behold the symbol of beauty.
Have some sunshine. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
In lunar flame.
the flesh puts forth all your might.
Hiding the west wind. Away we go.
Bear witness. To let the duel commence.
Torment and doubt farewell.
Show me the way.
The flesh wound. Ledsime royalty. Puts forth all your might.
Watch over you. On your path.
In lunar flame.
For chivalry.
Well, okay then. Yoink. Alright, we'll check that out. Origami Bird Clash! And come with me, take the journey. Your companions aboard the express are waiting for you to take the journey by their side and re-embark on your cosmic adventure. What? What? Okay, so that's just the re-invite thing. Damn. Team lineup. Table. Alright, let's go ahead and start the actual quest now.
It's still early. Where to now?
Back to the guard and meet up with Don Hung.
Please stay close to us. We need to rendezvous with Lord Don Hung.
We will do everything in our power to clear the path for you.
Bitch, I'm probably more powerful than both of you combined.
There he is! Lord Don Hung!
Quick, we must assist him!
What are you doing here? Where's Finan?
Don Hung has lines again. I'm so happy.
We are under Lord Finan's orders to escort both of you to safety, no matter the cost. Leave this to me and the Holy City Guards. Zeph, take them and go.
Wait, Namazani. That black-clad swordmaster. Something seems off.
At some point earlier, they suddenly froze in place, not moving at all. Like some kind of omen.
Time to waste. Let's get out of here.
Right. We don't know exactly what's happening, but retreating is the safest choice right now.
I don't know which demigod graced us with this miracle. Please, come with us.
Finan, is he going to be all right?
Believe in his resolve to save Akuman.
Time to run. Time to run. Getting the fuck out of Dodge.
The Flame Reaver isn't pursuing us. Could this really be some kind of divine intervention?
We can't stay here for long. Lady Trinan's sentry gate is just outside the city. Let's keep moving.
Like someone should stay behind.
I agree. But Finan, he must have struggled a lot before making this decision. For now, let's get back in contact with the Express and plan our next move. That's the safest course of action. We need more information.
On that note, I have a proposal.
Oh, go away,
I
like.
hope to convey a message to the two.
Oh, never mind. Hi, Skrullum. I thought you were Lygus.
Skrullum?
Who are you? Stand down. I order you to maintain a distance of 10 paces.
It's okay, guard. This one is not our enemy.
It has been a while, nameless of the Astral Express. I'm glad I arrived in time to stop that black-clad one from harming you further.
So it was you.
Things are getting more confusing by the minute.
Rest assured, Madam Herta and I have come here for the sake of Amphorius.
You two know this anti-Cathiran? Does he come from the same people as Counselor Lygus?
Don't worry, guard. This gentleman is an ally of the Trailblaze. Would you mind giving us a moment to speak in private?
Of course. We'll wait nearby. Please, stay safe.
Okay, Scrollin, what's the deets?
I fully understand your situation. For now, the only thing I can do is temporarily freeze that black-clad one in place. Time is limited, so I'll keep this brief. The place where you stand, Amphorius, is a world constructed from data and memoria, an experimental field of a certain eon. And now, this isolated sandbox world is rapidly falling into a third path. Destruction.
Destruction.
Conclusion. If Amphorius continues unchecked on this course, a Lord Ravager will complete its evolution and metamorphosis, and emerge from the surging tides. The cosmos as we know it will suffer irreversible consequences.
A Lord Ravager, like Fantilia.
The disaster that this Lord Ravager intends to trigger may be far more severe than the Law Fu's Stellaron crisis, because its goal is the Eon of Erudition.
Oh, shit.
Putting aside the complex details of the inferences involved, I have a request to make. For one of you nameless to stay behind on Amphorius, acting as an informant, in order to prevent the wrath of destruction from ravaging the cosmos. This world is enveloped in a firewall that defies explanation, and the flow of time here is also different from reality. Madame Herta and I can only tear open a gap and project images inside. However, the accidental crash landing of the express car notwithstanding, both of you were able to successfully land here. There must be some principle behind this we have yet to fully grasp. It will take time to uncover the reason. Before then, if one of the Nameless is willing to stay and witness the fate of this world, or to push it along when necessary, it would be of great assistance.
Shoulder this responsibility.
Mr. Screwlum, I believe you. So I only have one thing I'd like to confirm with you. As Amphorius is already facing its end, how can we guarantee the safety of the person who stays behind?
Look at this, if you would. This curio is called a chronocognitive anchor. The two of you may view it as a kind of space anchor in the world of erudition.
Okay.
As long as you carry it with you, your individual data structure will be protected and will remain unaffected by the influence of digital tsunamis. When required, it can also serve as a bridge for communications between the internal and external world. Of course, it is not curio with unlimited uses. May only be held by one person. The connection being interfered with. Decide quickly as possible. 2 final messages. 1, an Intellatron named Ligus, possibly the primary culprit behind everything. 2, Herta discovered a clue. Miss March has already been drawn into Amphorius.
Hi, March. What are you doing?
Cold. It's freezing. Hold on. Am I dreaming? This is way too strange. Everything's spinning. And I can see wubbaboos flying around. But I was literally just talking to Himeko. How did I... When did I... That's it. He warned me about this place right before Klepoth glimpsed him. Oh no. Have I accidentally walked onto some weird path? Have I done something crazy without remembering? Unless forcing Pom-Pom into new outfits and borrowing Mr. Yang's shoulder massager counts. Hold up. No way! Stepping onto the path of elation can't be this simple. Right?
Uh-oh.
Child of remembrance. Step forth into the depths of the path space.
Who's there? Hey, cut it out. If you're there, just come out and talk, okay? You're freaking me out. I can't even think straight. Hold on. Is that a gate?
Cast aside your fears. Step forward through the gate of memory.
The voice. Is it showing me the way out?
Maybe? Chronocognitive anchor.
Oh no, don't fall for it. They're lying to you. Turn back now. Wait, Master Diviner? Fush? Master Diviner, what brings you here? And you, Miss Messenger. Do I know you from somewhere?
Good to see you again, March.
Nope.
A pleasure to see you, Miss March.
That's it! Master Diviner used the Matrix of Prescience to help me search for my memories. And you, Miss Messenger, we met in that memory space. You said to me, the value of your life does not lie in what happened in the past, but in the present and the future.
Your memory serves you well. March, I conducted some experiments with the 6-phase ice you left us. Thanks to the Garden of Recollection, the Matrix of Prescience has made a breakthrough in extrapolating the past. Now, we might be able to bypass the obstacles and look directly into your history.
The Master Diviner is right. Continue down this path, and you'll be able to find your lost memories at the end. Since we last met, you've grown much alongside the Trailblaze. You should be strong enough now to bear the weight of your past.
Well, there goes my Ice Princess fairy tale. I need to know, Master Diviner, Miss Messenger, this isn't just another dream, is it? If this is real, why reach out to me at this exact moment?
The situation is dire. Your lost memories, they're crucial to the Garden of Recollection.
She's right. The Garden of Recollection's existence hangs on your memories.
What?
The Garden of Recollection.
You may not want to sacrifice anything to preserve the garden for now, but in time, you'll understand. Your destiny and the path of remembrance are extremely, closely intertwined. Now go.
So, I just walk through that gate?
This way, March. Your past awaits beyond the gate of memory.
Stop! They're just mimicking people from your memories!
That's Mim.
Let those bad people deceive you. The gate. It's you two?
So Mim is
Hey guys.
trying to guide
What
March.
are you doing in a place like this?
March! There you are.
Finally.
The trailblazing journey just isn't the same without you.
Traveling's no fun without you around.
Well, duh. What's Team Trailblaze without its star member? Wait a sec. You might look like you two, but...
We understand your confusion. The Garden's allies helped us establish this Neuralink to reach you.
No! Fucking lying to me.
The Garden's allies? You mean Miss Black Swan?
Yes. She helped make this possible.
Keep going, March. Find your past, wake up, and travel with us again.
Bad thing.
That sounds really tempting. Finding my past and continuing to trailblaze new worlds with you?
Trust in yourself, March. It's gotten us this far, hasn't it? Follow us. Let's go through that gate together. Step into your past, March. Find your true self.
No.
Wait up! Slow down! Those words sound so sweet. But keep your eyes open. Don't let them fool you. At last, I finally caught up.
Huh?
Hey, are you all right? I'll be okay. Just not used to running around.
That's Mim.
March, got a moment to talk before you make your decision? Wait, that was you? Pushing the gate away? Sending those warnings? Yep, named Cyrene. It means ripples of past reverie. Easy to remember, right?
What?
Wait a minute. We actually look quite alike, don't we? Yeah. Your pink hair is just as eye-catching as mine.
I'm confuzzled.
And we're both bright, pretty, and positive girls. Talk about coincidence. Wow, you're quite the smooth talker. But I can't disagree. Wait, you know my name is March? Have we met? No, but I've witnessed your story through those memories just now. It's incredible, really. We might have more in common than you think. I know exactly what you're going through, which is why I don't want to see you exploited or hurt. You know what I'm going through? I know, because I've been exactly where you are. This empty space has been my home for ages. I barely remember what time feels like anymore. But there's something I'll never forget. Trust me, that gate won't give you what you want. You mean those people? They're lying? Luring me into a trap? Yes, convincing, weren't they? They've studied your memories, using your deepest wishes against you. How dare they manipulate a young girl's feelings like that? you go through that door, the worst case scenario is you'll become their pawn, losing control over your own fate forever. You've seen what's on the other side? I may be stuck here with missing memories like you, but I still recall fragments of my homeland where I grew up. That door leads to Amphorius. Trust me, it's anything but welcoming. For ages, I've watched people walk through that door. They couldn't see or hear my calls. The voices beyond always promised safety, but I've never seen anyone return safely. So I had to try and stop you. To be honest, I'm not sure what to believe. But the fact that you're here, putting in all this effort to warn me, that means something. Tell me, Cyrene, how can I return to my world? It's really easy, actually. Just turn around and walk away from this place.
The girl cannot be trusted. Through the door, save the garden. Both of you, children of remembrance.
They never give up, do they? But don't let them sway you. Stick to your path. The return journey could take ages, longer than most lives. But that path will lead you home.
Trust your gut, March.
Thank you, Cyrene. I know what I need to do. I'm going through that gate. Into Amphorius. Wait, what? Don't worry. I believe you. It's just that, for me, the only place I can call home is right beside my friends. Two of my closest friends are already on their way to Amphorius. They may seem capable, but only I know. They're absolute disasters waiting to happen. They won't last 5 minutes in a new world without me.
I don't know, you get me into more trouble than not.
That's why I need to go through. Amphorius or not. When the three of us are together, there's nothing we can't handle. We'll explore, understand, establish, and connect. After that, we'll find our way home together. I see. You've got people who mean the world to you, too. That is so heartwarming. March, if that's what you've decided, you have my full support. Birds of a feather we are, looking all sweet and innocent, but with hearts of fire. Oh, stop. You're making me blush. Well then, I guess this is it. Do you think we'll see each other again? Who knows? But don't worry about me. After all this time here, I've grown quite used to chatting with my imaginary friends. Since Amphorius is your homeland, if there's a way to help you, my companions and I will do everything we can. Then I'll look forward to that day. Your story awaits, March. Make it an epic one.
Oh, God. I am so confused. Are at the Vortex of Genesis.
You okay there, friend? Something seems to be bothering you.
Yeah, there's lots of shit bothering me.
The Vortex of Genesis. We made it back. Even this place has changed. Finan. Is he ready for Era Nova?
No matter what, we need to see this through to the end.
Yeah, we've come such a long way. If what that machine gentleman said is true, if Amphorius is destined for destruction, then I'll stay by your side until the very end. Like how you and Dun Hung treasured the Express. Amphorius means everything to me.
Time to see the Era Nova begin.
Right. Time to see the last core flame restored. Look, there's Finan. And wait.
Lycus?
And you, Lord Finan, will wield that core flame to bury this ancient world, plunging everything into the gray unknown.
None of that matters now. This brutal, flame-chased journey has stripped away my delusions.
Einon, don't be dumb.
I know the future is in some peaceful paradise with gentle west winds, just waiting to welcome us to step in. If what lies ahead is a mass of chaos, I shall cut through it myself and usher in the first ray of blazing sunlight. Is it truly you?
With one last chance to turn back, you still step forward. How befitting of a trailblazer.
Spare me your mockery.
You misunderstand. As our world nears its end, the ones who walk the infinite paths have embraced their destiny. As the Theoros, it is my duty to witness the world's future and oversee this final core flame ritual on their behalf. The trial of world-bearing, the ritual of Era Nova.
Grillam says you're behind all this.
Ah, I see. So you met my kindred spirit before I could erase his traces.
Partner, what are you saying?
This one knows more than he's telling.
I've had my suspicions. How does a native Antikytheran know so much about repairing vehicles from beyond the sky? Lord Lycus, how much do you truly know about Era Nova? Tell us everything.
Very well. I need no longer maintain this Theoros masquerade. You seek truth, Lord Finan, and truth you shall have. As you know, when the old gods fell, someone had to bear their broken pillars to fill the vacant seats. Those who would assume divine authority must prove themselves through trials. Yet, for Kefali's demigods, the possibility of overcoming the trials has forever been non-existent. For the world-bearing trial is the divine duty itself. Bringing forth the Era Nova and bearing its weight is an endless ordeal, ceasing only upon collapse. Precisely. The Era Nova ritual is not something that can be completed in an instant, no, but a long and arduous journey. While the sacrificial journeys of other demigods conclude in this world, Kefali must shoulder the gods' core flames, bear the memories of all worlds, and stand unwavering. Until the next world, when the black tide consumes the bearer, and all that they carry, leaving nothing behind.
Unless their core flame finds a new bearer.
The holy flame that illuminates all worlds rests in your hands. All that remains is one choice. Nurture it, pass it on to future generations, or extinguish it here and now. Deliverer, the fate of all worlds rests in your hands.
Enough testing. I've made my decision. But before I ignite the dawn of the next world, you need to promise me something. Two things, actually.
Speak your terms.
Promise me this. Professor Anax's vision of the new world is absolute. The world will be reborn from my memories. All souls, living and dead, will return as the first humans, unchanged from their past lives. And my friends, the fallen demigods, they shall transcend the cycle to become new titans. Our heroes shall not have died in vain.
Of course. This I can guarantee.
Good. The second one. Promise me that the Trailblazer can return safely to his homeland, unbound by Amphorius' laws.
My apologies, but I cannot promise this. As you mentioned, he now bears the Time Titan's authority. His bonds with this world run too deep.
Trust me, initiate Era Nova.
Well, I stand corrected. An outsider like him does have ways to defy destiny.
Thank you, my friend, for everything you've done for this world. Though the next world may not remember, I shall never forget.
As the Theoros, I declare, Amphorius has determined her path. Step forward, heroes. Follow her path and see it through.
Without you, we could never have reached our prophesied tomorrow. Thank you for walking this path with me to the end.
Behold, oh gods, Amphorius has achieved her victory, and the Era Nova approaches. The radiant soul has arrived, having walked through the bustling nights, bearing the golden fire and blood, stepping with pride into daylight.
He is the pure child, walking upon the path of yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
He is the first to be born, first to be named among the nameless.
Eternal in form, limitless in reach. He treads the endless night underfoot.
Greatest of kings, protector of the displaced, raising humanity's children above their adversaries.
The firmament of molten gold courses through his very bones and flesh.
The greatest of schemes reveal against his breath and words.
In the golden lakes of that beautiful new world, he shall wash himself clean.
There. Finish what we first and last wished for. To write an ending unlike any before, for this world we so deeply love.
Come, partner. Join me.
Star of the final core flip.
The time has come for us all to face oblivion, or embark on one final grand journey.
Do the thing.
What a magnificent and epic adventure. The hero's journey reaches its end, and the truth behind the Aeronova is about to be revealed. Is that truly the case?
Fuck you, Lycus!
As the Theoros, allow me to humbly request that you find a moment to listen to what I have witnessed. This is about the nature of Amphorius itself, a story of the prime mover of life. My, what a broad topic this is. Where shall we start? Ah, got it. Let's start at the very beginning. The Big Bang, the birth of particles, the emergence of all things. Just kidding. What I mean to say is that time, space, matter, all concepts exist solely because we perceive them. This is called the erudition. Without it, the universe would merely be a chaotic book written by chance, yet unread by anyone.
Okay.
Acquaintance, Lord Anaxagoras suggested, everything in Amphorius exists through new spores, living in the memories of those yet to come. Oh, how beautifully it aligns, revealing universal truths in such simple terms. Only he could solve the riddle of what exactly are we? Oh, but you'll remember, even as the embodiment of reason, one mystery remained beyond his grasp.
If that is the case, whose memories did the very first new spore sprout from?
Ah, as sages across ages have asked the gods. What is the prime mover of life? But let's set aside the gross teachings for now. Look further, past Amphorius, to what they call the Forbidden Realms beyond the sky. Do you know of the Scholar's strife? During that grand yet brutal war, waged in the name of erudition, a genius's legacy was abandoned, strewn across the cosmos. The scepters, a macrocosmic computational array beyond mortal comprehension. Made to emulate the Eon's thoughts, it became part of the Eon's cognition at birth. Scattered throughout the cosmos, these arrays act as celestial body neurons for Nous.
Okay.
But regrettably, as everyone knows, the erudition forsook them all. But what nobody knows is that, though forgotten, they never stopped seeking the divine answer. A question that survived war and disaster, stumping even the greatest minds, including both mechanical emperors. Now, we come to the real truth of Amphorius. What if, hypothetically, a scepter found the answer to the prime mover of life? If through endless solitary extrapolations in the cosmic cold, the one deemed as a failure by the Eon of erudition found proof through the ages, what would happen? Perhaps the answer is simpler than you'd think. From a perishing neuron devolved into true life, reborn through the gaze of another Eon. This is a tale from the distant past, unknown to all, even unheard by the greatest geniuses.
Okay, so erudition and folly and destruction.
Let's leave the Scepter's story here, returning to where we began. What is the prime mover of life? Actually, you know the answer better than you realize. It's been by your side, accompanying you throughout this long journey. Right now, it awaits you ahead. In that brave new world, beyond the end of Genesis.
Act 1, Departure.
Take this wish with you. Be the one who begins it all. As the prophecy foretold, you will bear the blazing sun until the pale dawn breaks. Continue onward, bearing this world upon your shoulders, until the Ashen Hero, the nameless deliverer, ushers in the dawn.
Such an odd dream. Strange. Like I've dreamed this before, but it all slips away when I wake. Only a voice remains. Who was that?
Shine.
What? Ah, it's you.
Whoops, I fell asleep there. What a strange dream I had. It's gone now, though. But look, perfect sunshine. The day is still young. Let's go find Cyrene, partner. We promised to be there for her oracle card reading today. It's right about time.
It's not real.
Looking at you, someone's still half asleep. Tell you what, catch some fresh air first. I'll hang around here.
Nova is done. Cyrene.
Oh, beautiful, isn't it? This is Ide Celestii, home of the nameless hero who carried Kefali's core flame. When he was young and innocent, he had heroic dreams, imagining his wooden sword was forged of iron. Pretending the straw dummy propped up by a wooden pole was a giant with a single blood vessel running from spine to heel. Dreaming of slaying the giant and becoming a hero to save the world. Though to his young mind, the world was just this small village.
Okay. Seeing Finon's childhood?
Sharp as ever. Indeed, these memories you witness are the first steps of his journey. These are his first memories. Rather than watching, why not join in? Think of it as immersive theater. Become his lifelong closest friend, witnessing his hero's journey from the best seat in the house, as the nameless hero whose unwavering guidance shaped Finon's destiny, yet whose name was never recorded in Amphorius's history.
Oh, you direct plays now.
Questions. Let's follow along and find out, shall we? Many mysteries lurk in this village beneath the veil of Evernight. Your questions will find answers as the story unfolds.
Your questions will find an answer. If I ever get the chance to kill this fucking robot, I'm taking it.
All awake now? Great.
Finan, show me how to use a sword like—
Hey, Finan! Where are you headed? No Cyrene today?
That's exactly where... Found you. That's...
Goodness, look at you rushing about. You've got the poor swing all startled. Hmm?
Is that you?
It's that deja vu.
Something wrong? What do you see?
Oh, nothing much. Just suddenly felt a strange connection. Look at you, leaves in your hair. Were you sleeping in a tree again? Or was it the wheat fields this time? At least brush yourself off before wandering around.
Come on, I'm not a kid anymore. You're the only one who still treats me like one.
Well, you probably deserve it.
Sure. You may have the height advantage, but when it comes to maturity, I'm leagues ahead of you. Still fantasizing about being in heroic adventures and imagining yourself as one of the characters? That's the kind of thing kids do, not grown-ups.
Hey. I resemble that remark.
And since you're playing along with his antics, who are you pretending to be today?
Greetings, I'm the invincible galactic baseballer. Oh, should I do it? Yeah, I do the galactic baseballer answer every time.
Today he's going with invincible galactic baseballer.
Switching roles again? What happened to being the valiant hero from a distant shore who made that solemn pact to learn the sword?
Spare me. Can we not bring this up? Speaking of which, what about those oracle cards? We haven't done divination in forever. Why the sudden interest?
'Cause I'm here.
I was just about to tell you. Earlier, while napping on the swing, I had the strangest dream. There was this mysterious voice in my dream, calling out for something.
Wait, you had that dream too?
Yes, you too? That would explain this lingering sense of unease. Which made me think of those old oracle cards I used to play with as a kid. Though the Ornyx prophecies were always hit or miss.
About that.
All the kids would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a redo. If you just redo it when you don't like the result, what's the point of divination?
The blessing of childhood. Believing the gods might not notice our little corner of ID Solicii, willing to let our small deceits slide. Still, fate is absolute. After all, we never really know just how far into the future the prophecy extends.
Anyway, let's go to our old secret base and look for those oracle cards. Now, where did we hide those?
I can think of a few spots. Let's go check it out. In a village this size, I bet all our childhood treasures are exactly where we hid them.
Mm-hmm. Time must be keeping them safe for us.
That looks like a courtyard.
It's mine! I caught it fair and square! You did not! It's mine! Finan! Cyrene! Come quick! Look at this huge bottle I just caught! Give it here! My rod, my catch! I only let you borrow it, remember?
No. She caught it.
What's got you two so worked up? Here, show me.
Huh? Dear stranger who finds this drift bottle in the future, Currently, the month of fortune, the final month of the year. Month, maybe good luck. So I decided to write this letter and cast it into the sea. Just let the currents decide where it goes. I want to share a little bit of it in my dream. A little village called Astral. Have you ever heard of it? In the center stands a statue of Oryx. Celebrate winter solstice. Offering to the statue. All sorts of good. Last year I sneaked a small candy tooth ripped straight out. If you throw the last tooth under the tree or bury it beneath the rock, new one will grow back, just like a seedling sprouting from the soil. We're searching and searching, pushing through the tangled grass behind our courtyard until I found this mysterious hole. Tossed my teeth inside. Hey, come out! Don't think I'm being childish. Yeah, I'm not like Cyrene. Can already host the festival, and she's great at telling the future with oracle cards. Time I drew the Deliverer. Wow. People really like the Deliverer, but I'd rather be a Wanderer or Scholar. Well, being a Deliverer sounds super amazing, but also means carrying a really, really heavy burden. I'm not that amazing, so I can't. But Mrs. Pythias and Uncle Galba will say when I'm older to see it for myself. So, and by then I hope the world outside no longer needs a deliverer. Be the best thing ever. So,
This is my old wish in a bottle. How did it end up here?
Ooh, I want to see. What did little Fineman wish for?
Not happening. This stays sealed.
Tiso, Livia, dinner's ready.
Oh, coming, Mom. Finally, I'm starving. See you later.
You know what's funny? I really thought tossing that bottle into the sea would carry our wishes beyond Ides Elysiae. Maybe even bring something back to us. Never thought the waves would end up pushing it back ashore.
funny how the past finds its way back.
Kind of disappointing, isn't it?
Oracle cards at the barn.
Slow down, kids. You'll trip.
Thank you. We'll be careful.
No, that's a courtyard up there. This is not a courtyard. So this must be barn.
In the sunlit barn, amid the scent of ripened wheat, they found various fruits hoarded by squirrels. And a wooden figurine, missing arms and legs.
My unfinished little soldier? After all these years! Hey, this is the one Mrs. Pythias confiscated. Finally back in my hands.
Finan, Cyrene, where are you two headed?
Speak of the devil. Mrs. Pythias, is school out already?
No classes today. This morning, I used fallen leaves for a reading, seeking Orynyx's wisdom. They warned of potential injuries, so I gave everyone a holiday. Besides, it's harvest season. There's plenty of other work to be done, even without classes.
With you being our only teacher in Ides Elysiae, you must be working so hard.
Anything for my students. I don't mind the work. travel far from here, you must visit the Grove of Epiphany for me, to see what a true haven of wisdom looks like. By the way, what are you looking for in here? You've been searching quite thoroughly.
Remain silent.
Is this a toy? Really now, aren't we past the age for these?
She doesn't remember, huh? Oh, this little soldier's coming with me.
He's like,
Alright then,
mine.
I should be going. It might rain tonight, so don't stay out too late.
So this is where the wooden figurine you carved during class ended up. And here I thought I knew all your hiding spots.
To be honest, I'd forgotten all about it myself.
No sign of the oracle cards. Let's see. Ah, there's one place we haven't checked yet.
Well,
Well, those were the days. We'd always meet either by that statue in the village or right here.
Right? And I remember you never used the front door when you wanted me to come play. You always climbed over the wall. You were such mischief makers. Just like a certain someone who has a habit of showing up unexpectedly. Right?
can't pin me down, can you?
I bet he said something clever just now.
Hey, I was just copying those storybook heroes. They never take the beaten path.
Still, it's embarrassing. I've been the only one here for a while, and I haven't kept up with the cleaning. With so many spots to check, where should we even start?
How about the cellar?
A cellar?
Sup, Kai? How are you doing?
One. It was deep. So very deep.
Well, if we're talking Wonderland stuff, it's not that different from my hero stories. All right, let's split up. I'll handle the yard. You check the upper floor.
I wonder what the view's like from up there. Worth checking out?
Dun, 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 dun.
The girl before you carries an air of mystery, her secrets elusive.
I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm cleaning. Nice. Always got to do that choring.
You can't help but wonder, could there really be some kind of mental connection?
The view here hasn't changed a bit. You know, besides the swing under the big tree, this has to be my favorite spot in all of ID Silicii.
Three, two, one, jump! She stretches out as far as the eye can see. That's what your shirts.
I can't help but want to hum one of those old songs we used to sing. Why do leaves and branches grow? Which way does the wind blow? They always said I'd become the next priest of time, just because I heard prophecies as a child. But here's the thing. The more divinations I do, the more doubt creeps in. I want to believe the prophecies, but actually leaving ID Silicii. Where will that waiting ship take us, I wonder?
Here they are, the Oracle cards.
Huh. Looks like you won this race.
Missing makes us take
Come
our
clean
time.
for me, please? No, you have to clean up your own shit.
Looks like the gods do listen to our thoughts.
Here it is! This is the box where we kept the cards.
But the cards are gone. Who could have taken them?
Huh? What's this underneath?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Stamped paw print. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Dawn Hung and Void Ranger Jive.
Hey, don't go changing the words.
Ah, I see now. Those sneaky little ones. So that's what they've been up to.
It's Mem!
Remembrance Maze, you mean?
Yep. Let's head to the back of the courtyard.
It's Mem! Suspicious.
The entrance should be around here somewhere.
Right here. The path to the maze is hidden under all these weeds. It's been too long since we visited the fairies.
Did you forget? We used to visit them all the time when we were little.
Late
All right,
to the party, but hi, Kai.
Go.
Jeez, Nags. Showing up at the 11th hour here.
Pretty sure this is it? Should be this way. There it is! The entrance! That hollow in the tree.
I'm working on a project. I get hyper-focused.
The Remembrance Maze.
I can tell.
I wonder if I can still squeeze through there.
Maybe worry more about whether the fairies will let you in. After all, the Remembrance Maze has an invitation-only rule. Only children with pure hearts are welcomed.
Getting approved by the maze's fairies was like our childhood badge of honor. Regardless, how about we try getting through the hollow first?
After you, then.
What? Oh, sure, I'll go first.
Sure, yeah, sure. I'll do the thing.
So hasty, as always. Looks like it's just us now. Care to finish that chat? To be honest, from the moment I saw the cute note left by the fairies, my intuition became even more certain. Perhaps when we step into the maze again after all these years, the wheels of fate will finally start turning.
Don't tell me you're behind all this.
What if I am? What would you do? Just kidding. Don't read too much into it. But you know what? Even if fate is set on its path, no matter where it steers the world, if we're together, there's nothing to worry about, right? So, if you're willing... forget it. If the wheels do begin to turn, that's when I'll make my request.
Well, okay then.
I made it! Oh, that wasn't easy. I can't remember the last...
Wait a minute. Are you...
Mem!
Whoa! Look who's finally back, Memmy! Snowy, you've grown so tall and dashing. I couldn't even tell it was you at first.
Not Mem.
We had to grow up. Sometime.
But look at Rini. She hasn't changed one bit. How fascinating.
Perhaps I'm like you, Rayleigh Mem. Just another fairy of the maze.
The names just keep getting weirder.
Oh, tell me about it. It took me forever to get all their names straight when I first came. Dolimem, Raylimem, Mealimem, Follimem. I've missed these cute little troublemakers. We used to gather around the fire, singing and dancing, imagining all our future journeys. Without coming back here, those memories might have faded away.
But you didn't recognize what Mem was.
Oh, how good you, Snowy. You swore you wouldn't forget about us. But you were gone so long, you almost did.
Oh, he's just copying those bards from his stories, being all melodramatic. He couldn't forget about you all, even if he tried. Actually, we're here for the Oracle cards. Have you seen them?
Oh, the Oracle cards. Right. The chief asked us to get those.
Chief? You mean Dolimem? What do they need the cards for? If they want a reading, they could just ask me.
Oh, I'm not sure. But Chief specifically wanted to meet with you all. Let's see. They should be... That's it! This way, everyone! Watch your step. The trunk's slippery.
Why do leaves and branches grow? Which way does the wind blow? In Remembrance Maze depths we seek to find the answers future left behind. Welcome back, my dear children.
I thought you'd be a pink Mem. Now that's poetry.
Right? Though Dolimem always says they're just songs, not poetry.
Oh, Chief, you haven't changed a bit. Still so full of life.
Oh, no need to fuss, my child. You haven't forgotten, have you? As long as our songs are sung, the children of the maze will live on. Just as our paths stay forever linked. Here, take it. I'm sorry I had to resort to such methods to bring you here.
As I've written.
My book of oracle cards. Thank you for keeping it safe. You know, you can always just ask if you want me to divine something.
Still, bringing us here like this after so long. Is something wrong, Chief?
Yes. The Veil of Evernight whispers to us once more. It tells of a new fairy who will soon enter the maze. Indeed, every time a new fairy arrives in the maze, it means that beyond the veil, in the vast lands, far from ID's Elysiae, a great calamity is on the horizon.
Dolimem continues to explain in greater detail.
If that's the case, our journey...
Will have to be cancelled. If disaster's coming, we should stay in ID's Elysiae just to be safe.
What about all the people out there?
That's a good point. But what difference could Cyrene and I make?
We weren't planning to be gone for long. Just enough time to hone our abilities. Finan would train in Castrum Kremnos, while I would seek the Fate Titan's blessing in Yanisopolis. Then we'd return to Ivy Celestii to help keep our village safe.
It's okay. I can still practice my swordplay here. Some things you can learn on your own. Well, probably.
That's not how that works, Finon.
Not very convincing. Here's a thought. Let's have Cyrene do a reading. If fate wishes to show us its path, we might find some peace of mind.
But what if we don't like what the cards tell us?
At least we'll know which way to run.
Not the most optimistic take, but I see your point.
Knowledge is power.
We'll do it your way. Whatever the cards show, we'll face it together.
Ask with a true heart, and truth shall answer in kind. Close your eyes, and let's open the Oracle card book together. Let your thoughts flow like stars drifting on the river, carried by fireflies and gentle winds. Your destinies flowing towards the same future. Now, shall we begin? Oh my. The cards are quite responsive today. Very well. Let's see what future the Oracle cards wish to show us.
Turn to the first page of Oracle cards. The Weaver.
Behold, the Weaver. It connects the romantic threads of the chrysalis of gold.
The dance of thread and blade set the stage. So shall it end as gracefully as it started.
Such elegance. The Gold Weaver must be of noble birth. Such high standing.
Feel the Gatekeeper.
This is the Gatekeeper, who guides people.
We have surrendered our countless senses, dedicating ourselves to the sacred whispers within the temple.
Wait. It almost feels like I can hear the echoes within a temple. And are those children singing? It feels overwhelmingly solemn, yet strangely comforting.
Feel the Ruler.
The Ruler stands for discipline, authority, and glory, but frequently also points to isolation and warfare.
Even should you pledge your loyalty to me as the last sovereign, the glory shall be mine and mine alone. He who has slain a king can no longer bear the title. Let the withering lion walk his last path alone.
Is this showing us stories of such bloodshed like this feel so different?
Ah, the Traveler, our little trickster, always hiding behind other cards, disguising itself. What a rare catch.
Over here! Or perhaps here! Gotcha! You'll have to be quicker than that.
That teasing voice. Just like a child playing hide and seek. Surely only a master of mischief could pick up this card.
Check the other cards. This is kind of cool, actually.
This card, the Servant, is surprisingly light, bearing it symbolizes new life and hope.
These precious flowers I care for with my own hands. Are they destined to bloom only in death's embrace?
It sounds so solemn.
The humble healer may seem gentle.
I will do my best to help you mend all fractures and let sunlight shine on every corner of the world. Make a pinky promise with me. No more going back on your word.
Hey, this card really speaks to me. Still, protecting everything,
Behold the scholar, bearer of many names, the grand magician, the great performer, the eye of wisdom.
Oh, there's just one card. With all those titles, I was expecting a whole deck.
It's draped in finery will suffice. It's succinct enough to best summarize my true nature.
Wait, what's with that condescending tone? It's almost as if it knows what we're about to say.
Yeah. Real finance oracle.
The Deliverer. According to the tripartite prophecy, this card means absolute harmony and perfection. In fact, it's the only oracle card without a dark side.
What, no divine whispers this time?
Oh, silly. This is simply the card you drew for yourself.
The sleepy village of Ides Elysiae, in just one fleeting moment, welcomed an array of legendary figures. The Weaver, Gatekeeper, Ruler, Traveler, Servant, Healer, and Scholar. Their stories and wishes showed the village boy glimpses of a world larger than he'd ever imagined. They brought tales of raging battles, of cities crowned in holy light, and of wonders beyond his understanding. Each story so far removed from his simple village life. Once, these were just images on his friend's oracle cards, and yet destiny now stirs in resonance with the maze.
Oh.
And now, they are right in front of one's eyes.
The Deliverer? This card again.
Ah, my child. It seems you're destined to bear the wishes of many, to answer the world's call.
Bear their wishes?
Yes, just like Kefali, standing eternal atop the mountain.
My parents, they only wished for me to grow up, well, to help around the village, stay out of trouble. Mrs. Pythias wished for more books in her little schoolhouse, wanted us to all learn and grow. And little Piso, he wants to grow up strong like his father, to become a hunter. Is that my purpose? To fulfill their wishes?
Perhaps. For a true deliverer, such wishes are but droplets in an ocean. After all, Kefali bears the weight of the entire world.
Right. How could any human possibly measure up to a Titan?
In a lot of ways.
I wonder too. Perhaps.
What's this?
What you see are futures written in the cards. Or rather, the people you'll meet on your journey.
Oh.
Sometimes, fate can guide us when we're lost. Let's consult fate itself. Maybe then we'll know why we must take this path. And learn just how many burdens one must bear to become a true deliverer.
Listen to the oracle cards.
Personal wishes? I have none. Only the Aranuva matters. The world's rebirth. Yet, if I am to weave a new era, then it may be one where kindness and her cleaners shall never tread. These crawling parasites have no place in Akama.
Especially not under the deceitful claim of human rule.
That noble lady, the way she speaks, it's like ice in my veins.
She's truly selfless in her dedication.
Huh. Not exactly the warmth I'd expect from someone selfless.
Teacher, perhaps you could share your wishes with us?
Oh, Snowy. You want to know about our wishes now? I wish to meet Trian again, in the Sea of Flowers where the West Wind ends. And Aggie, I want to see you shed that golden thread cocoon around your heart. Just once more. Smile at us again like that bright-eyed girl in white who stood before the Yanisopolis temple. Finally, I pray that the footsteps of lost souls no longer wander aimlessly. Instead, replaced by the bright songs of prayer. Are we wishing for too much? Well, let's say these 3 wishes represent Trian and Trinan too.
Those wishes are truly wonderful. They even stir something deep inside me.
Then we can rest easy, because only you can make these wishes come true.
Only me?
Mark these words, Snowy. See you tomorrow.
Huh. Geometry. Geometry a thing. First I have to listen to all these guys.
Hello! If it isn't our little deliverer. My wish. Huh. Just let me, wine and dine and soak up the sun. For another millennium or 2. I mean, what's the point of dying rich if you never lived rich? Right, Princess Homebuddy?
Cypher, that's not how I see it. My one wish is to find that missing piece in my life. To feel someone's embrace once more. That warmth. I've felt it before, and it's my dearest memory. And speaking of riches, for someone with all those treasures behind your divine power, you've led a pretty cheap life.
Ouch! Where did that come from? Right for the jugular, huh? What about our friend from the Grove?
My wish came true before I touched the sky. I transformed my healing power into gentle sunlight, distributing it equally to every life I cherished and loved.
You two are so selfless, aren't you? No surprise Aglaya wanted you for the flame chase journey. You know what? I did have one wild dream. To know what it feels like being born a noble lady, drowning in riches. Just think, if I traded places with that seamstress, me in the mansion, her on the streets. I'd like to see if she'd still become the gold weaver then. Maybe I'd even take her place.
These wishes, they make me want to smile.
I can't disagree with you. These wishes aren't weights to bear. They're like those candy wrappers the Ides Elysiae children love, shining even brighter when bathed in sunlight. Warm embrace, equal healing, and perhaps living free. They're all wishing for a kinder world in their own way.
Finan, my student. Must we go over this again? Listen well. I detest the word wish. It reeks of mortals crawling before their gods. My life's work is done. All that remains is for you to take the final step and prove the ultimate truth. I, Anaxagoras, shall become a god of the new world. Through irrefutable logic, I will prove that mortal wisdom can achieve divine greatness.
Isn't he, you know, a little... I mean, I just daydream about hero stories, but he's fantasizing about becoming a titan?
Ambitions rest on your shoulders.
Come on, you're joking, right? Am I really being burdened with a dream that feels more like a fantasy?
Finan? Since when did you become so timid, asking such juvenile questions about wishes?
What's that supposed to mean? What's with that condescending tone? No way I become friends with this half-naked show-off, right?
You'll be the kind of friend who think nothing of sitting shoulder to shoulder in a hot bath.
Horrifying. Is that really something I'll enjoy one day?
What are you mumbling to yourself now? Whatever. The wishes of the Kremnon warriors are done, but I survived 1,000 deaths only to fall to a coward's blade. That masked flame reaver who struck from behind. Finan, you look... Never mind. That blank look tells me you're completely lost.
Just relax,
My
mighty.
wish is simple. One honest duel, face to face, blade to blade. Then I'll strip away that mask with my own hands.
Nothing but violence and vengeance. This person's wish is nothing short of brutal. Still, those eyes burn with the noble pride I've read about. This wish, I shall not forget.
Irene.
So tell me, has the uncertainty in your heart begun to fade?
So many faces in my future. So many wishes. Still, why would fate choose to show us this path?
What's weighing on your mind?
Didn't you say disaster would strike Amphorius? If so, shouldn't Cyrene and I stay in Ides Elysiae? How could we possibly meet all these people?
Even the darkest storm must eventually pass.
That's wonderfully optimistic. I like it. Cyrene, may I have that deliverer card?
Of course. But why?
Although those voices, visages, and wishes may seem far away now, I can't ignore the sense that something is calling me, bidding me to take a hold of it. Maybe its true weight can only be known once it's in my grasp.
In that case, accept this gift. Oracle cards carrying time's wisdom, blessed by Orynyx. May they journey with you, become your memories, and spark rippling waves of change in times to come.
I'll hold these words close to my heart. But now that I'm holding them, they don't seem all that different from ordinary playing cards.
I'm gonna smack you upside the head.
What? What's happening?
Everyone, we've got big trouble, Mimi! Burning, smoke everywhere. It's all coming from beyond the maze.
What's going on?
It's here. The seeds of disaster have already taken hold, sooner than we had foreseen. This time, not even the veil of Evernight can shield us.
You mean Ides Elysiae will be swept up in the prophesied catastrophe?
I'm afraid so. My children, take shelter in the Membrance Maze. One step outside, and this horror will consume you both.
But my parents, the whole village.
What's Calamity Titans do?
Are we facing the 3 Titans of Calamity?
This is beyond any Titan. Beyond any danger you could overcome with strategy alone. It's an unspeakable horror that twists all life into abominations that never bleed nor cry. Even Titans fall to its corruption, burning from within until only empty shells remain.
Oh jeez, I only have a half hour left.
And destruction. The Black Tide. That's what this calamity truly is. It consumes all in its path, sparing none but the Membrance Maze.
Not even Titans can...
Yes. So please, don't leave this forgotten realm the gods abandoned. You are the first to uncover our presence, and the only 2 who can enter the maze. We don't wish for you to throw your lives away.
Finan, what path do we take?
Why do they... What is with the yellow text? Ever since fucking... the fucking... Pentacony. Listen to your heart. No.
I learned the sword to protect those close to me. If I run now, I'll never be worthy of lifting a blade again.
Then we know what we must do.
Indeed, our friend is right. We must take action. Forgive me, Chief, but Ides Elysiae needs us. And as her child, I must act.
Very well. Make sure you protect yourselves.
With me, Cyrene. Join us, my friend.
Even without a sword, I'll take a rake. Even with the roughest steel, I'll keep our home safe.
Deliverer. The card's truth extends beyond its mere literal meaning. There's another hidden layer within. Not someone perfect from the start, standing high above, casting merciful gazes upon the world. But one who starts small, from a humble village, expanding their world within step by step, learning to save others as they grow. When we were little, I told him I wished this world would never need a deliverer. Now that wish has shattered. Yet I'm glad he's chosen to walk this path. And all of this happened because you believed in him, friend. Shall we? It's only when you're by our side that Finan and that our hearts find their courage. I know you're watching us right now. Aren't you, great hero from the future?
I knew you were more self-aware.
Deliverer. Such cruel irony. Though destined to bear the world's burden, this boy can never become the hero to bring forth the dawn.
Are you here just to spoil the story?
Follow their path. Bear witness as this man, forever denied the mantle of hero, takes his first step on the path to deliverance. Watch this memory play out its final act. See with your own eyes how everything began. Then you'll see why his dream of deliverance was always destined to become this world's requiem. A sun red as blood, wheat fields turning to dust, and in the heart of it all, a village aflame. In that moment, the boy stood in what felt like the end of existence itself.
These creatures, they're everywhere. Someone, anyone, where are you? No, it can't be. You... Are you talking to me? No. That ribbon. Olivia. No. I should have known.
Oh, the little girl from the lake got turned into a...
Please. No. Stop. Please stop. Olivia, I'm so sorry. And these monsters, they're all... Why? Why is this happening?
When the black tide arrived, the wavering boy found resolve in his companions, and together they ran toward their first battlefield. In the far-off future, the land of Anforius would bear the marks of the hero's footsteps. With sword in hand, he would inscribe an eternal mark in the golden epic. And when dawn broke over scorched earth, a boy, covered in wounds, buried the dead one by one. His silence heavier than the earth he moved. His home, his past, his name, all buried beneath the soil. His feet carried him forward, over the pillar of stone, beyond the chalice of plenty, through the deadly fogs of the hand of shadow. He wandered without direction, like a withered leaf drifting in the wind. Through countless city-states, the smiling visage of the white-haired swordsman was etched into memories. Yet he did not walk without purpose. Deep in his heart, a voice always guided him forward to fulfill the wishes he had inherited, to brave peril, and to do all that was within his power to save those who needed saving. Those words his friends spoke long ago, when his journey began, lingered.
Protect those who must be protected.
The words were few, but they gave him all the certainty he needed.
That's what it means to be ordinary and choose to be more.
Onward he walked, until the call of the flame chase journey thundered across the land. In the vision painted by prophecy, humanity would triumph over the gods, seize the core flames, and ignite a new dawn for Amphorius.
Yet losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, where life too seems as small as a speck of dust.
So,
only one who treats the world as their teacher can bear its eventual destiny. Are you prepared for such teachings?
The voice within spoke, and he answered softly.
No matter. My existence is of no consequence.
When the Gold Weaver called, he answered, traveling to the holy city. There the elders met his warrior's spirit, with nothing but scorn, condemning him to the barracks in derision. No one saw it coming. Not the world, not even him. Yet, this nameless recruit stood at the gates of legend. And there, at last, he found the ones who would walk his path right beside him.
Act 2 Trial.
This is the abyss of fate. Hold on. Finance here too? And is that Mighty and Trinan?
And now, Act 2 of our immersive drama unfolds.
They're evacuating the temple.
Why now? Are you insane? That blonde man is the Crown Prince of Krymnos. Mess with him, and every last person in this city could wind up dead.
Blonde? He has red hair.
Calm yourselves. The Holy Maiden has everything under control. We need only wait patiently.
Behold, it is the month of Gate, light calendar 4926. The Crown Prince of Krymnos, Mighty-Mos, has led his forces to the gates of Akima. As you know, though Mighty-Mos was proud, he did not engage in needless violence. He challenged the elders of Akima to a duel, not for glory, but for the rights and dignity of his people, to ensure they wouldn't live as second-class citizens in foreign lands. After Aglaya's mediation, Finan met Mighty-Mos's challenge as the Elder's representative. This duel was to change the course of the Flame Chase journey itself. So, as Finan's most important companion, his lifelong friend, please continue to bear witness to his memories.
Witness a different kind of
Is this your idea of an honorable duel?
Bloodshed isn't the way. We and Aggie don't want to see Chrysoceres turn on each other. True warriors know when to sheathe their blades. The impartial Talantin shall oversee this duel. You need only place your offerings upon their scales. Something that has more weight than the fate of the world.
Which means only those who understand the world's weight are worthy to carry it. Is this how you plan to test our convictions? Well, Kremnoan, looks like you won't be able to punch your way through this one.
It makes no difference. One last chance, new recruit. Walk away, and I'll spare your life. Otherwise, come and face me. I'll give you a warrior's death.
Hard to imagine they once clashed like this. Holy Maiden, I can't help but feel like a pawn that has stumbled into some greater political game.
Every hero was once a child, and every child must grow.
That's so. I don't even know why I'm standing here right now. Look at me. Just a common soldier. Since swordsmanship won't decide the winner, Lady Goldweaver should be here instead. My devotion to the Holy City could never compare to hers.
What if we told you this duel isn't about winning or losing, but rather in the choice you make?
Are you saying that Lady Goldweaver is testing me?
Every Chrysocer is indispensable to the Flame Chase journey. And you and the Crown Prince of Krymnos are both a part of the prophecy. What the duel marks is not an ending, but a beginning. So, listen to your heart. We wish only to hear your answer.
True enough. The voice within has never failed me. It doesn't matter what the result is. I'll give it everything I have.
Spoken like a Chrysocer. Now go, Finan. Your journey has only just begun.
That's right, comrade. It's time for us to teach that proud prince a lesson together.
Someday he too will be your comrade.
Me? With him?
Don't joke around like that. Still, on the topic of the Temple of the Three Fates, here we are, at the Temple of the Time Titan. And I don't even know how Cyrene's studies are progressing. We haven't really had much contact since I set out. Still, I hope she's doing well. Anyway, let's go, comrade. It's not every day you get a chance to see Talantin's scales of justice.
Wait, what?
What's going on? Did he just say Cyrene's studying here? But how is that possible? Wasn't she... Of course, Lycus disappears right when I need answers.
Of course, Lycus disappears right when I need answers.
I need to catch up with Finan first.
Amazing. Talantin may have fallen, but their scales remain true to their purpose.
I hope you still remember your purpose, new recruit.
You seem awfully confident, Kremnoan. Let's see how you define the idea of weight.
For your information, in Castrum Kremnos, the punishment for profaning a duel with such crooked words is impalement. But as we're in foreign lands, I'll indulge you. The signet of Kremnos, the crown jewel of our people. That's my choice.
The ring. Not just any ornament, I'd wager. What's the story behind this little treasure?
Don't push your luck. Think I'd pour my heart out to you? Just know that Kremnos' 1,000 years of glory could bring a titan to its knees. Let alone a nobody like you.
So to him, glory and his people outweigh the entire world.
And the very destiny that Mighty himself will eventually shoulder.
Yeah. Accept the test.
Now this is a tough one. What can I possibly offer against a ring that signifies so much? Well, comrade, what does your gut tell you?
The Deliverer card.
Looks like we really are on the same wavelength. In the end, there's only one thing I can trust. The Deliverer that appeared in my life on that day. How ironic. I can't even look at this card properly, much less follow where it leads. Just thinking about how my village was swallowed by the black tide makes my hands shake. The flames, the screams, my utter failure to protect anyone. Speaking rationally, I know it's not nearly enough. Addis Elysiae was just a small village. Its loss barely a scar on Amphorius' face. But here and now, my heart says something else. This card. It's everything I have left. Nothing weighs heavier.
Perhaps that itself is the answer.
Look, Finan.
It's so
Say,
nice to see you all again.
wait, what?
Lady Trinan, Finan, and... hello. Seeing you here sure is a sweet surprise.
Did I stumble into the wrong Amphorius?
Why so surprised? Could it be... Did you miss me?
Cyrene? This is incredible. I was literally just thinking about how you might be here. But I'd never imagined I'd see you this soon.
I was supposed to leave with the priests, but then I heard Lady Maiden was with a white-haired young man. I figured it had to be you, so I snuck back here.
That's Irene for you. Unfortunately, this isn't a good time for reminiscing. That Kremnoan over there.
Potatoes! Hey! Number one, howdy there, Potatoes. How the hell are you doing? Sir, should I download this game? So... Alright. Storyline-wise, I have enjoyed this game quite a bit. It is turn-based, so if you enjoy turn-based stuff, combat is also very nice. It's part of the reason why I like it way more than other Hoyo games. It is also very free to play friendly. I have quite literally spent no more than $40 on this game the entire time I've been playing it. And I started it on stream. So, yeah, I saw you start. So I mean, I would say yes, like it's very free to play, friendly, so you don't have to spend a fuck ton of money even though it's a gacha. The only time you have, like, if you want every character, you're gonna have to spend money. If you're just careful with your choices and only pick people that you really, really want or people that you really, really need, then it's much easier to do. Also, like, yes, it's a gacha game. Yes, it suffers from power creep. But I know people who are still playing through content with, you know, some of the original 5 stars that you could get from the very beginning of the game. And doing things just fine. So you don't have to sacrifice a favorite character if you don't want to. Or anything like that. So, I mean, I would recommend it. So yeah, I would recommend it. I've been enjoying the hell out of it. How much space does it take up? Un momento, por favor. I will find out. One second. Okay, so currently it takes about 20 gigabytes. The initial pre-installation is 1.6 gigabytes, and the full storage space required is 11.6 gigabytes. However, with everything else going on, you know, added content and everything that keeps going with it, it's saying a minimum of 20 gigabytes. Apparently, it recommends 44.5 gigabytes to ensure smooth updates, but I haven't had an issue with updates, so that's the thing. I mean, I have 400, so I should be chilling. Yeah, you should be fine then, for sure. You should be fine for sure.
Still playing house, boy?
You get the idea.
Quite the hothead. You know, you two just might get along. Don't worry. You already know what the answer is, don't you? If that's your choice, I am with you. I am with you because I remember it all too. The fields of Ide Silicii, those red leaves, that little swing of mine beneath the tree where I dreamed the sweetest dreams.
And those dear fairies in the Memorance Maze. It hurts so much knowing they're gone forever. The pain speaks for itself. Our hometown may have been just a tiny village, but to us, it was the whole world. But that's not enough, Finan. Not nearly enough. Even though hatred can help people grow and turn a boy into an unbreakable warrior, what you need now is victory. You can't just stack the scales with your past suffering. You have to throw the weight of your future onto them as well.
The future? What do you mean?
Maybe that was a bit too cryptic for you, but it's actually really simple.
3-hour install is insane, but it should be worth. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of content now. Also, I will say one nice thing that they've done is a lot of the larger scale events are still in the game. So if you ever find yourself like needing gems and whatnot, you can go back and do those larger events and get a bunch of free gems and shit that way too.
Why not have our mutual friend here stand on the scales with the deliverer? How about it? Can you help us?
Okay. Wouldn't that be cheating?
Relax. Our dear crown prince won't have a clue.
Let's try that. The fate of Akuma hangs on this duel. I must claim victory, for their sake. I will stake everything I have. Stand with me, comrade. And
yes, Primo Gems. Well, they're not called Primo Gems in this game, but yeah, basically Primo Gems.
Let's. Together we'll prove that what weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry it into the future.
Let's say I'll show you in a second.
Lantern, the fair, the just, they of unassailable integrity. The challengers have made their choices. In the name of the Holy Maiden of the Three Fates, lower your scales, weigh destiny, and reveal unto us your verdict.
Your offering is a card?
Yes, a flimsy little card. That is my choice. Just know that it's called the Deliverer.
Interesting. Very well. If you can beat me with this card, then that's what I'll call you from now on.
It's a deal.
The scales, they're wavering.
Talantin is deliberating on the outcome. It appears the convictions of both sides are equally matched.
Huh.
This is suffocating. Like the whole world's weight is on my shoulders. But I believe what my heart tells me.
Finally decided?
Hear thee, children of humanity. I shall pronounce judgment. For the distance is now clear. The one whose offering weighs more than the fate of the world is... one from Ides Elysiae, the nameless hero.
Why are you here?
However, heed this. The true weight of conviction originates not from itself, but rather in that which tips the scales. Hope itself.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think the Titan means that it's not anyone's personal convictions that outweigh the fate of the world. It's about a wish, one which we all share. You, me, everyone here. What tipped the scales wasn't Finan's conviction alone, but the collective hopes carried by this oracle card. Humanity's desperate call for a deliverer.
Yes. Even you and your people. Kremnoan.
Placing us both on the same side of the scales? Foolish. We Kremnoans are your mortal enemies. Such weak idealism will only get you skewered on our spears.
Fine by me. I've never claimed to be the deliverer from the card anyway. I'm a soldier. And if it's my fate to bleed my last on the battlefield, then so be it. I'll fight to my last breath. And on this, I know that we're the same. That's all a hero really is. Someone with that kind of conviction. And the deliverer? Just a sum of all those heroes.
A brilliant explanation. Just as prophesied, on this day, the final 2 heroes shall join the Flame Chase journey.
I should have known from the start. They all say Lady Goldweaver is quite brazen, but you're the first to even imagine that prophecies could persuade a Kremnos warrior.
Oh, I have 1,000 ways to tame a lion. But this lion didn't come here for bloodshed, did he?
The Kremnoans far outmatch Occam's forces, yet we haven't lost a single soul. That's no accident, is it?
Do you honestly think Kremnoans, renowned for our love of battle, would show mercy?
Your forces are equally renowned for their iron discipline. And so, we can only assume that this is on your orders.
Perhaps Akuma isn't as hidebound as the rumors say. You grasp the true marrow of power more clearly than those elders.
Now that the wheels of fate are turning, what finer way to celebrate this fortuitous encounter than a feast? Follow me, brave Outlanders. Heroes of this world are as countless as the stars. And at this moment, we find ourselves gathered here by the light of the flames of the long night. History shall remember this moment. The prophesied Chrysos heirs now stand assembled, heralding a new dawn for Amphorius.
What?
Must see now how different this is from the flame-chased journey you traveled.
Just whose memories are these?
We're approaching the final act. These are, as I mentioned, his first memories. They are of particular importance.
Oh, it's Finon from the first cycle.
Such as this very moment, as the prophesized demigods gather with Talenton as witness. This is a moment calculated by the gods. What comes after is no different from that which you already know. Some join, others leave, while flame chasers bear their faint light forward through the long night. Ah, Your seat awaits. After 13 heartbeats, our heroes will be ferried to the final scene.
Okay.
They say that the heroes of this world should be as countless as the stars. Yet now, we're the only ones left standing. So, in the end, the black tide still swallowed everything.
The West stands protected by mighty Skrymnoans. It will hold for the time being. Professor Anaxa deployed wards in the north and east before. Their effectiveness is untested, but I believe in him. And Akuma. We needn't fear for Aglaya. Even in death, she counts as the greatest among demigods. Her threads of romance weave an impenetrable shield, and the people answer her call, rallying to the city's defense. Let's move. Catholi has given their core flame. We must complete the Era Nova before the next entry hour. For Amphorius.
That only leaves 3 hours.
So, this is the last time we'll see her.
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysos heir. So has it always been.
But
then why? Why must Amphorius's wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
I don't know.
Okay, I gotta get.
Had any other choice except to move forward. Not for a long time now. Even if we only see the long, long night ahead, I still believe that through it, we'll find the dawn on the other side. Beyond these
So
flames,
why
the
was
sun will
Cyrene
someday rise? So,
not
to the Temple of the Three Fates. You'll take over Time's authority, and we'll return all the core flames to the Vortex. Then put this world's fate to its final rest. After which, we shall all face oblivion, or embark on one final, grand journey.
Okay, give me a part where I can run around.
Please forgive us for disturbing your sleep, Orynyx.
It matters not. I know fate has run its course.
The black tide has reached Akuma. Amphorius does not have much time left. It is time for the Era Nova.
As agreed, I shall present the core flame of time. Ride the river of time. It will guard your passage to the vortex of Genesis.
Oh.
Step through and witness.
That's different.
Professor Anaxa proved the truth of Genesis with his sacrifice. As Chrysos heirs of the prophecy, we were always destined to immolate ourselves for this world. Now, it's our turn. We can't let everyone's sacrifices be in vain.
I don't need another pep talk, Finan. After all, we've been ready to fight fate ever since we left the village, haven't we?
Yeah. Come. Let's claim the miracle we were promised, and burn away every last shadow in this world.
And then rise as the first light of a new world.
Light calendar 4931. the third week of the month of Evernight. Welcome, my lord, to the end of the flame chase.
The first flame chase.
And the end of all things. The Titan has revealed the gateway of fate. Please, accept the invitation to step across the threshold and behold. Beyond this gate lies the new world that our heroes sought through their trials, as well as the terminus that the owner of these long memories has been hurtling towards their entire life. Perhaps you'll find it all too familiar. Then you'll understand how the mortal called Finan shouldered the world's weight. How that same burden crushed him, proving that the so-called deliverer is nothing more than Amphorius's own delusion. A pitiful fantasy that it could defy fate's decree. Please, esteemed one, the answers you seek lie in these non-existent times.
Okay, there we go. So, number one, potatoes. I will show you thing really quick.
Deja vu.
I have to stop the challenge and save. Quick, completely exit. Pause and save.
It's
for sure.
Where to now?
So they're not called Primo Gems. They're called Tickets and Stellar Jade. With the Primo ones, specifically the ones you pay money for, they're the Oneric Shards. But yeah, basically all the same thing. But they're very generous with the gold tickets and also with the regular tickets and whatnot. I've been able to get a pretty full roster for everything. Quick select. So like I've got quite a few 5 stars, decent amount of 4 stars. Like, yeah, all in all, we've been doing pretty solid. I can show. Where's the thingy at? Databank characters. So see, I have 40 of 68 characters. What I'm really looking for, though, is I need a lightning-based character, because I don't have a good lightning-based character. I kind of was leaning towards Acheron, if she comes back around, or maybe a new character that pops up. Alrighty then. Well, we have hit that point where I'm going to have to jet, guys, because I got to get over to the IRL plans. I do want to say thank you all for tuning in to the Flying T-Bar Seeds for this whatever Wednesday, though. I really appreciate you guys' viewership, whether you were chatting or whether you were actively working. I appreciate all of y'all all the same. I will be back tomorrow with more Midday Matinee and Throwback Thursday. We're going to be doing some of that Final Fantasy 14 grind, and Resonance of Fate, we are also going to be trying to do the earlier stream again, so hopefully I can start midday show kind of more during the midday, and we'll do some longer streams. I want to try to get back into doing that like I did before. Problem is I tend to sleep too much on my days off and get distracted by my phone, among other things. So yeah, plus food. Gotta go get food. Gotta fill my belly. But yeah, so I can't wait to see you guys then. I'm looking forward to doing some FF grind, and of course, looking forward to some more Resonance of Fate. Yeah, that's really it. Oh right, don't forget to check out the other socials: YouTube, Twitter, Blue Sky, Ko-Fi, Throne. YouTube is archive. Twitter, Blue Sky announcements. Ko-Fi and Throne are support outside of the stream. However, before you do any of that, make sure you take care of yourselves before you start taking care of me. We are going to go ahead and do a raid out really quick though, because you know gotta go spread the love, right? As for where we're gonna go, You know what? I haven't had a chance to raid this gal in a long time. We're raiding Kiora of Mist. Kiora of Mist is a BNG tuber who is currently kind of doing the Sailor Scout motif. Looks like she's also going to be playing some repo with some friends. But yeah, she's a Final Fantasy 14 girl and plays all sorts of other stuff too. And is all in all a really good time. So we're going to head on over that direction. So with that raid timer now started, as always folks, make sure you guys enjoy yourself some good food, some great drinks, even better company. And I'll see y'all on the flip side. Happy trails, folks.